Magnesium, responsible for over 300 chemical processes in the body. Hi, I'm Mark Atobri, your guide to a better body. Today I'm going to be talking about my favorite magnesium supplements to use. So these are the three that I like to use predominantly, and each of them are a little bit different in the way they're formulated and have a bit of a different use. So let's start with the Neural Mag. Neural Mag is magnesium threonate. It also comes under a different brand as Zen Mag in some products, but the compound in this is magnesium threonate. The reason why this one is such a great product is it's very awesome, for a lack of a better word, for sleep, and that's because it can cross and be uptaken into the brain, and it calms down the nervous system. So I found this very, very effective for myself as well with clients before bed. Not all magnesiums, the thing that you've got to understand, people think about magnesium and they think it's exclusively a sleep supplement, but if you look at the Krebs cycle, for example, the chemical process of energy production, and I suppose the precursors to that is you need magnesium in that. So magnesium is also a mineral that is going to be used in energy production. So you need to be very aware of what type of magnesiums that you're actually taking. So case in point, the magnesium threonate is going to be uptake into the brain. That one is going to help you go to sleep, calm down the nervous system, lower cortisol, and have specific effects there. Whereas if we look at this one from Trilogy Nutrition, this is your GABA Mag. This one has magnesium lysate, glycinate, and glycyl phosphate. This is a great one. This is one I recommend more as a general uptake if someone needs more magnesium, which most people do. It's estimated about 98% of the population have magnesium deficiencies. It's the most common deficiency. Often people recommend things like calcium, but you got to remember calcium acts as a bully inside the cell and pushes magnesium out. And the last thing you want is calcium deposits in your heart. The other thing you should know about calcium, calcium is the most abundant mineral in the body because if your body needs calcium, it will pull it from the bones. It's not always, you have low bone density, you need calcium. There's other factors with bone density, including magnesium, absorption, vitamin D. But this video is not about calcium. I have made videos about calcium in the past, but this one is about magnesium. And again, magnesium is often, especially for people who are training hard, probably watching this video, etc., you're going to need probably some magnesium. This one I like because it's got 3 different formulas of elemental magnesium in it, and it's kind of, I look at it as the multivitamin of magnesium because it's really great for a lot of different things to bring up someone's magnesium status. How do you dose it? Normally you're looking at around 1 or 10 milligrams per kilo of body weight. So for example, if someone weighs 70 kilos, you're looking at 700 milligrams of magnesium, of elemental magnesium. And you probably divide that by 2 or 3 and spread it over the course of the day. It's probably the best way to do it. Those recommendations come courtesy of the great Jim Lavelle, who wrote the book Your Blood Never Lies, along with a whole slew of books, including Cracking the Metabolic Code, which is also another great one. And finally, the other magnesium that I really like is the topical magnesium. It does come in a few different brands. This one is the one from Designs for Health. This is topical magnesium. I recommend this one to get in a large dose of magnesium. Some people say it really helps them sleep. Personally, this one gives me a lot of energy, so I'll be taking this before and after a workout. Or because it is the uptake, using it topically is going to be uptaken very, very fast into the body. But you're going to want to rub this in. It does have a local effect, but you want to rub it in for maximal absorption into the thinnest areas of your skin. So what are the thinnest areas? Your neck, very thin skin on your area, behind your knees, in between your elbows. Not great for rubbing into your belly, for example. That's not something you probably want to do. The absorption will be a bit off. The thinnest areas are the best to rub it in. So behind your knees, neck, again, are probably the best areas. But again, this one can help recovery. So I'm using this one before and after training to increase how much magnesium I'm taking. So again, most diets these days are deficient in magnesium, and we're just not getting what we used to from food. And that's because, industrial farming and food quality these days. So this is where supplements can make up the difference. Hope you find this video helpful. Please subscribe to us on YouTube. Till I see you next time on the next video, train hard, supplement smart, and eat well.